Hey, welcome back to the Crossroad Diecast Speed Shop. I'm Skip, and on our turntable today, we have a 79 Chevy Blazer. It is a Maisto Adventure Force casting. I saw that one, and I picked it up because it kind of reminded me of my wife's 74 Blazer she had years ago, except for hers wasn't yellow. Originally, I was just going to take and just do a wheel swap because that was really the only thing. It really looked sharper just with the wheel swap on it. But then I got to thinking, I said, maybe I will do this up like my wife's 74 Blazer, kind of to commemorate that. So let's move on. And here we have all our 79 Chevy Blazer all torn apart. There isn't a whole lot to it. We have the chrome base, and I've already swapped out the wheels. So I got these Samed off-road tires that I put into there, into the base. I think I'm just going to leave the base the way it is. Maybe detail it up a little bit, but pretty much leave it chrome for this build. Then I have the plastic window, and all it is just black plastic. It's kind of that rubbery plastic, and you can see that right there where they got the where the wheels go and holds the axles down. So that shouldn't be too bad. I'll maybe just give it a dip in the Pledge Revive after I do a little cleaning up on it. And then the casting itself, it's a nice little casting. There's not much, I mean, as far as the details, it's got that. You get the rear gas tank cover. You also have the control of the place where the rear window rolled down. And I think on my wife's, it wasn't an electric one. I think it was just a hand crank. You just pop that out and you crank that window down when you needed to. And so I think this is going to be a real fun build. We got a little bit of work to do because I think my wife's 74 didn't have, it was one the whole top. The top was one top. It didn't have the divided one like that. That came on about 1976, I think it was. And so let's get this thing into the stripper and see what we've got. Here is my 79 Chevy Blazer that I'm doing. Just a little trick I was going to show. Sometimes I put the white on in this clear coat, and when it's a clear coat, what sometimes you can do is you can take some of this dry erase, I don't know if you can see it, cleaner that you have for dry erase boards, and if you get it early enough, there's like a little bit right here you can see, and let's see if I can get that off of there. See, and I got that cleaned up a little bit, and that cleans up some of those spots where you get a little bit of overspray in the paint or whatever. But you have to have the spot has to be clear coated that you do that on, because if you do it on the like the regular Createx paint like this, because it hasn't clear coated I haven't clear coated the maroon color yet. If you touch that, you're gonna just wipe it right off. But otherwise, you can take that right on there. And here is my Chevy Blazer. This is part of my commemorative cars collection that my wife and I have owned over the years. This is her Blazer with the exception of the black rims and the blacked out windows. It originally was a Maisto Adventure Force casting. There is no interior to these, and I had the off-road wheels from Samed Wheels. The maroon paint is a custom blend of Wicked colors, crimson red and black, and the white is Rust-Oleum gloss white. I like this casting, and for an inexpensive little car, it was pretty well detailed. I think the wheels on it look great, and it was really a fun build. My wife's K5 Blazer had a full removable top and roll bar, though we never did take the top off of it. Again, this was a fun build. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And once again, thanks for stopping by the shop.